actually it's good afternoon because I'm super late in my day. Happy Monday and happy start of a new week. And for me, a new vlog. It's RN Tracy 2MD, and I just decided to vlog this week. I didn't feel like vlogging just because I vlogged last week and I'm new to this, so I'm realizing how much effort it takes. But I wasn't gonna vlog, but then I'm just like, well, this is actually a good week to vlog because I started off like, you know, I'm easing you into it. I showed you a more like fun week, a more relaxed week, or relaxed couple days. And then like a week where I still wasn't like, it wasn't that intense academically. But then this week would be the week right before a mastery exercise. So that's when we get evaluated, and it's our final neurology mastery exercise. So I figured I would take you with me, even though I don't feel like vlogging. I think this week is probably an important one to see, just so you can actually get a realistic understanding of what it's like to be studying a lot, and maybe getting a little bit more stressed probably towards the end of the week or like the Sunday right before the exam. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping even like just the taping of this will motivate me to not procrastinate and actually like go to the library at like decent times and like still have some balance, rather than like, you know, fooling around and leaving everything to the last minute, which happens. So yeah, that's the plan for this week, and I'm actually hoping to maybe insert like maybe like a clip or like a scene of like also some interview prep, just because I do know that again people are doing interviews like med school interviews right about now, or if not like the interviews, then Caspers, like that type of thing. Maybe for some people it's passed, but this will still be good for whoever's applying next year, or I guess people even just applying to other jobs. Like some of the tips for applying for med school, like those interviews, they're general tips as well. So I'm hoping that's something that I can also provide. So yeah, stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy this vlog. They just opened a new Taste of Africa or Jollof King. I don't know which one it's called. Really close by me, so that's really cool.
Nigeria is very tough, man. We come support you, man. We have another restaurant.
So this is me at the library, and you're basically going to see me here most of the vlog. If not here, then you'll probably see me at my apartment doing the same thing. I do make a bit of time to do some exercise or like run, like that's something I enjoy. But yeah, it's going to be pretty repetitive for this vlog, so I hope you get the idea from here. I'm just walking home now from the library. I think it's about 11 now, something like that. So I didn't finish everything I wanted to do, so I'm probably gonna still have to do stuff when I get home. That's life. So I'm back home now. I was thinking, like, you know, I always think as I'm walking that I'm gonna get so many things done when I go home. Yeah, I was making so many plans for this 1 hour between like 11:30 and 12:30 that I was gonna do so many things. Honestly, I'm just gonna head to bed. It's probably the best thing that I can do, rather than trying to stay up and study. It's probably better that I try to force myself to go to bed, to start to like regulate my sleep, because I always like stay up late, and that's my problem. And then my day starts off later, which it's obvious, but it's like I just don't want to. I always want to stay up later, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna force myself to go to bed right now, or at least in the next like 30 minutes. It's right now it's 11:54. There's really probably not much that I can do in like 30 minutes. I'm just gonna try to like relax and then go to bed. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. My hope is to like, you know, wake up at a decent time, like 6:30 or something like that, and then go for a run just because the weather is so nice still. Like I walked home from the library, so nice. So I want to try to enjoy it while I can. So yeah, that is the end of my day, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Before I go or get ready for my run, there's something that just popped into my head that I remember that I wanted to show. So I'll show you how I save money on coffee. Just because on campus, all they have is Starbucks. So then that means you're spending like $1 million just for an espresso when you're studying. And if you're there for a long time, maybe you bought 2 coffees. No. So I'll show you what I do because I'm cheap. And also, yeah, I don't need to spend that much. I'm somebody who doesn't even notice the difference in coffee tastes. So here, and I did this on Run to Montreal too, and somebody asked me if I was like drinking soap or body wash or something. So I just take these, which I bought from like the dollar store, and I put whatever I want to travel with in them, like anything that I'm going to drink, whatever. So in here I have my almond milk, just because yeah, I'm a little bit lactose intolerant sometimes. And then I have my instant coffee in the blue one, and then I have my sweetener in here as well. And then here I just take my cup, I go to Starbucks, I wait in the line, and I just literally ask them for some hot water, and then that way I don't have to like spend a whole bunch of money on coffee, and I still get the same effect from it. Literally, I'm somebody who you can give like an instant coffee and a Starbucks coffee to, and I have no clue what the difference is, except that I'm going to stay awake. So that is one way that I save money. I know some people are really particular about their coffee, but if you're not and you drink coffee but like you just do it to stay awake, that is one way to save some money. So pro tip. So I had to make a little pit stop on my run because I needed to go to the washroom. I knew I needed to go from like 4 kilometers in, and the Wendy's is 2 kilometers away from when I needed to go. So yeah, I just stopped a little bit, and now I'm going to continue with my run. Hey! Why the run sometimes takes long, there's traffic everywhere. So here I am walking home from the library. Unfortunately, I didn't have my cool vlogging mic at the time, so the audio is not very good. And yeah, I didn't capture any of the library. It just looks exactly the same as the first day at the library that I showed. But I'm just leaving the library at 8:45 because I'm trying to make it in time for the grocery store. I was just hoping to catch it before it closes, and I end up getting there in time just because I have absolutely nothing in my apartment at that time. The plan for the rest of the night, and then continue studying after that. So it's like 9:20, and the store's gonna close at 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna hurry up. I just came to grab my grocery bags because I always forget them, and I'm not gonna get more because I have just a random stack that I have there. So that's why I had to come home. So I'm just gonna go to the grocery store and then come back and actually work on my CBL because I still didn't do that for tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you later. So I just got back from the grocery store, and I just cannot fathom having children in addition to myself in this economy. Like, how are you guys doing it? Like, seriously, I'm one person. I just spent $170 on groceries, and I'm vegetarian. There was a time when being vegetarian was cheap. I don't know what has happened. Like, okay, part of it is my own fault. Like, I know that, like, you know, sometimes I'll splurge a bit, like, on some of the more, like, expensive, like, vegetarian things. But overall, I still don't eat a lot more than I did when I was in my undergrad, like years ago. But oh my goodness, it is so much more expensive. Wow. like, well done to you guys that have kids in this economy. You guys are doing amazing. um, yeah, like, I don't know. I could show you some of the things that I got. I'm not the healthiest person, even though I'm vegetarian, doesn't mean I'm super healthy. I like my goldfish snacks. um, Gotta have some protein. I think I don't know if this is the one with lactose. If it has lactose, sorry for whoever's around me when I'm eating it. I like these, like, I know they're packaged, but I still like getting these. I mean, if you go to Starbucks and you're getting those, like, egg bites, same thing. Some bagel bread. These things, oh my goodness. These are what is, like, tipping over my my bill, but I'm so addicted. I don't know what it is. I just love these. But yeah, they're not even gonna last, like, maybe 2 days. And then, since I can't get my brother to make me cookies all the time, I'm suffering out here. George, make me some cookies. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not that much stuff. But it's super expensive, so yeah. I'm gonna get back to studying in just a little bit. I'm just gonna put everything away. Hey, I'm just heading out to my CBL. It is Wednesday morning around 7:30. I will see you after the CBL just so I do not run too late. See you later. Hey, so I got home not too long ago. I just got back from my CBL, my case-based learning, and this week's CBL was on dementia and more specifically Alzheimer's. And it was really nice to, like, go over Alzheimer's just because of course, as a nurse, I definitely saw a lot of patients that either had dementia or Alzheimer's, definitely some delirium. And as a nurse, of course, you get exposure to some of the physiology as well, but it's kind of nice to be able to, it's kind of nice to be able to, like, localize some of these things. Like, for instance, we were learning about Lewy body dementia and how that's more like parietal, temporal, occipital, and because of that you'll get, like, the visual hallucinations and all that kind of thing. And then specifically with Alzheimer's, you'll see the MRI changes in the hippocampus, and so that kind of stuff kind of excites me. I like to, like, connect the dots to, like, things I've seen in real life, right? So, like, for a lot of these things, I think I have a good appreciation for it just because I have a face to connect it with, right? So even before I was a nurse, like I was saying, like, RN to MD, that's only part of the story. I was working as a healthcare aide, so I wasn't, like, an official PSW. Like, I think there is, like, a college program for that, so I didn't do that. But I did work in the long-term care home, and so yeah, I definitely got to see patients that had some dementia and, like, more specifically Alzheimer's. So it's nice, not that they of course had dementia. Dementia can be really difficult for anybody who's going through it, and then for their family as well, to see them have that decline. But it is still nice to understand what exactly is going on. So yeah, that was fun to learn about. And then for the rest of my day, so it is raining outside. I'll give you a quick look. So that is what it's looking like outside. So quite wet. And when it's like this, like, all I want to do is just, like, fall asleep, like, just lie down. So I am gonna give myself a little bit of a chance to take a nap. But if I am not being productive, like, I give myself like a test time, like 30 minutes to an hour. If I'm not doing anything, it's my sign I need to go to the library. Let's say the latest I get to the library is like 5 o'clock. The library's open till 11. I probably won't be as, like, productive for the full 6 hours, but I would have got a good 5 hours in, which is a pretty decent amount of time to study. So it's better than being at home and doing absolutely nothing. So I'll see. Hopefully I'm productive and I get to stay in my comfy apartment, but if not, I'll be traveling to go to the library. So yeah, I'm gonna go and take that nap, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I finally woke up from my nap. I was doing a little bit of Sleeping Beauty, but right now it's about 4 p.m. And I just actually, before I get started on my studying, I wanted to show you how I organize myself for like a study session. Just because I am one of those people who can get really fixated on one thing. Oh, sorry, that's the brightness of my screen. I'm one of those people who can get fixated on one subject and really wanting to finish that one thing. So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna skip over this entire section because it's just me literally explaining what I've already put in my short that's on YouTube for task switching tips. So if you haven't already seen that, I would just go to that short instead. It's just a lot more efficient, and yeah, this is just a lot more long-winded and you don't need to hear this. So I just got back from the gym. It is Thursday morning, which means it is pre-clean skills time. So I'm gonna hurry up and get ready, and I do not want to be late today. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up. I've already packed everything up, so it shouldn't take me long. So it is about 7:30. I'm gonna run and catch the bus, which is currently working, I believe. So it should only take me about 25 minutes to get there, so I should be on time. So I will see you guys later. I think I'm actually the first one here. What a shock. Hello, so I have finished clinical skills. Today we worked on, or like we learned about memory. So we learned like the actual application of how to do MOCA and an MMSE. So that was a lot of fun. We tested it on each other. Everybody passed, so that's good. I actually got 30 out of 30, so go me. And then we also learned about, or we tested gait on each other, so we got to see how each other walks and make sure that nobody's like discoordinated or anything like that, or uncoordinated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And now it's about 11:30 or maybe 12, and I'm at the library, so I'll be here for a couple hours. Hello, so it is, I think it's 10 p.m. now. I am walking home. I didn't finish everything I wanted to finish, but I was so tired at the library. So I decided to go home, and sometimes being outside wakes me up a little bit because it's like cold outside. So yeah, I'll target to still. There was stuff from yesterday I did not finish, so I want to get that done at least before I go to bed. And then, yeah, start over again tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so I'm just waking up. It is Friday morning. Right now it's just around like 6:50ish. I woke up a while ago and I was just like laying in bed and like texting my friends and yeah. Unfortunately, I did not get anywhere close to where I wanted to get yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna hurry up, go to the gym for a quick session, and then go to the library. Cause yeah, like there's so much that I have to do still, and so yeah, I don't even know if my brain's functioning properly yet, but that is the plan for the day. Just studying, catching up. Yeah, no other new stuff. Yeah, I just feel quite behind. So, like, I do feel a little disappointed, and that does always happen, but I'm trying not to, like, like catastrophize and make it like a whole thing and be like, oh, I'm so behind, I'm never gonna catch up. Like, I'm sure I'll do fine, but it just sucks feeling that way and, like, feeling like you have so many things to do in a short amount of time. But yeah, that's it. But I will see you guys later. Oh, it's already going. Okay. So I just got a new piece of equipment to help me to like vlog more easily, but I don't know if I'm gonna take it outside or if it's just gonna be at home thing. But if you notice, my hands are free. So like, it's like a little stand and it has like a light or whatever. Like I'm getting ready to still go to the library, but I just got this, like it came from Amazon and it was downstairs. Yeah, so this will make it a little bit easier to like be hands free. I'm also trying to figure out the mic situation. I thought the mic was supposed to come, but it's not here yet. But I'm hoping to do that because I do want to do a multi-series, like a instructional type of like reels or whatever, or like shorts. About interviewing. So med school interviews, I know some people have already had some people have some coming up. So I want to get that out as soon as possible, probably in the next week. I've already started like typing out my ideas, but I probably just won't have time to shoot it until after my neuro exam. But I got you guys. I know how stressful it can be to get ready for interviews. And if you're long-winded, some people have the opposite problem. I had the problem of just being too long-winded. As you can see in my videos, I like to talk a lot and like I kind of just trail off and I have tangents and I never know when I'm gonna finish, and so that was a big issue for me. But I'll try to give you some guidelines and things like that. So anyways, I will talk about that later, but I'm going to get ready to go to the library. I will show you what the stand looks like, I guess. I'm sure you guys have seen these things before, but it looks something like this. Yeah, like I'm new again to this, so like I don't know what kind of things I'll need. Like I don't want to spend too much. I'm pretty cheap, but at the same time I want to buy things once. I've learned my lesson the hard way with shoes. Like I'm finally somebody who invested in something like a Hoka, just because cheap shoes can cause like injuries to your feet and even upwards as well. So even with this vlogging thing, I just want to make sure that if I buy it once, but I also want to just make sure that it's something decent. But yeah, so hopefully my vlogs get better with time as I have like better equipment and better editing skills. But thanks for hanging on with me. See you later. I'm just heading home now. I'm a lot happier today than I was yesterday with how much stuff I got done. Still gonna probably do a little bit when I go home. And I'll show you. This is but so nice. Hey, good morning. So today is Saturday, so it's about 7:45ish. I woke up not too long ago. I was just chilling in my bed, I'm just gonna do a really, really short treadmill run just because I need to hurry up and go to the library. I don't want to like linger around too much today. Yeah, but before I go to the gym, I just wanted to like tidy up a little bit. That's what I usually do. Like I do it multiple times in the week, but particularly on a Saturday, I'll try to like make sure my house is in order again. I think I just cleaned yesterday and already I'm doing it again. But it's a smaller space, so I feel like it's easy to like just like, you know, mess for to just build up. So yeah, and yeah, maybe it's also just me. Like I need to do better. I need to like, you know, stay on top of my tasks. But I was like tired yesterday, so sometimes I don't want to do the dishes right away. I'm just putting away some dishes and then just like tidying up, and then yeah, I'll head to the gym and then go to the library again. So yeah, that is the plan for the day. Hey guys, so I just got back from the gym, so I'm still a little bit sweaty. And yeah, I'm just gonna make some rice and go and get ready to go to the library. By no means am I going to be doing cook with me's. I'm not a chef at all. I just make food so that I can take it with me to wherever I need to go so that I am fed. Oh my goodness, this thing is doing that thing again. Why? Oh, I thought I figured it out. Okay, I'm just gonna press it off so that it just stays still. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw some rice on the stove and then go and get ready. And yeah, then I'll take you guys with me, possibly on my walk to the library, maybe when I'm at the library. I just thought that like when I was running and recording myself, I wonder if people like kind of are like, why is she chewing? Like, what is she doing? So I usually have like a minty gum in my mouth. And I started this way back when I first started running, this was at the end of high school, or yeah, at the end of high school, the beginning of university, and I would chew gum. And I just noticed that it kept my mouth moist. So it's a little bit of a hack to me anyways. It keeps your mouth moist, and so you don't feel the need to like have to hydrate like so often. Eventually you will feel like, okay, your body will tell you that you need to hydrate. Like for me, like, or for everybody, your heart will start racing and you'll notice that you'll feel that chest discomfort. So yeah, at that point, it's time to have something to drink. But just in between, just so you're not having to like grab a sip of water like every 10 minutes, you can go pretty far with just having that minty gum in your mouth. So yeah, that's what I'm always doing. That's why I'm always chewing. And it helps me on my long runs. So I will see you guys later, or just in a little bit. So I am just about ready to go to the library. Check out my fit. I'm wearing my ultra black today, just because I'm going to be with them in spirit. I cannot make it to the party. I'm so sad. I have so much FOMO because it's such a good time. Everybody who's going, have so much fun, although this will come up after you guys have had all the fun and shaking and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna shake it in the library, you know, just listen to some Afrobeats a little bit. No, like, yeah, I'll try my best to like still enjoy while I'm in the library, but I'll definitely be having some FOMO. But yeah, I'm just about ready to go. And I made the rice. It honestly turned out pretty good. Like I was just trying to like quickly put some random stuff together, but yeah, I'll actually show you. So yeah, that is the final product. Not too bad. Like I have enough for tomorrow and today. Oh, and just before I go, just to not confuse anybody, so I am a vegetarian, although those look like real chicken bits and strips. They're just like, I got it from Loblaws, like I think it's at multiple supermarkets. It's the Gardein brand. I'm gonna give you a look, hold on. Just for anybody who is a vegan or vegetarian, because these taste so good. Okay, so those are the ones. It's so tasty. I've really enjoyed them. I know there's a lot of people who like hate on vegetarians because of these like fake whatever, like alternative meats or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like to me, I really don't even know if it tastes like chicken. Like I haven't had chicken in like maybe like close to 15 years, maybe more. So like I just know that it tastes tasty and it's a different texture than I'm used to. So I enjoy it. So I would definitely recommend if you are a vegetarian or new to being vegetarian or just want something different, like you just don't want to have some meat. I would say that that's a good alternative, but I also can't really confirm or deny whether it really tastes like chicken. So, but yeah, just in case anybody was confused about what I'm eating there, because I've said I'm vegetarian in a previous video. Ciao.
So I'm just leaving the library now. I have my mic on. I hope it's working properly. Or I guess I'll find out in just a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately on Saturdays it closes at 10, which sucks. But there's enough adrenaline from the fear of not doing well on this exam that I might actually be able to study at home, which is kind of difficult sometimes because I want to lazy around. But yeah, now the time is getting short, so I need to study. Yeah. So hi, good morning. It is Sunday morning. It's just about 3:45 a.m. I just woke up not too long ago. So yeah, what happened is, even though I was talking about all that adrenaline that I had when I was walking home from the library because I was supposed to be nervous for this big exam, I got home, had a quick snack, turned into a big meal, and then I just fell asleep on my couch. This couch. And I was just checking if my mic's even on. I believe it's on. And yeah, so I fell asleep on the couch. And at this point, my documenting of me getting ready for this exam has officially turned into a med student horror story, maybe some kind of thriller. Even I'm waiting to find out, will I not be able to get all this material in before the exam? We're just gonna have to wait and find out. It's gonna be a surprise for us all. I hate, by the way, not hate, but like horror story or horror films and thrillers really freak me out. Like I cannot watch them and, be in the apartment by myself without all the lights turned on. So I do not partake anymore because it just feels too scary. But I do like a good surprise. So yeah, I'm waiting to find out what's gonna happen. Are we gonna make it? We're not gonna make it? No, I'm being dramatic. I know it's gonna be fine. This happens every time before my exam. I should be used to it by now. No matter how much planning I do ahead of time, it's really hard to stay on task. Or no, I shouldn't say stay on task. It's really hard to do things as planned. Especially this year in med school, our second year. I don't know about the other med students in my program, but I know myself, I'm partaking in things outside of strict academia. And so that's a big change from last year when I was just new to med school and I was really trying to make sure that, I'm trying to just take in all the material and do really well on these mastery exercises. At this point, I want to understand the broader concepts and just try to maintain the information that I'm going to need in the clinical practice. But then I also want to make sure I'm making time for things outside of school. So that means volunteering, that means being in clubs that are not necessarily within school, research, that kind of thing. So yeah, those things take up more time. So it leaves a little bit less time for studying, but I'm just making sure that, again, I'm getting those broad concepts down so that at least when I go into clerkship, I know something. So yeah, that is where I am right now. At this point, it is getting a little dicey. It's getting a little bit scary in terms of where I am with the material, but I will get there. Do not worry. So we have 3 weeks of neuro. So we have weeks 4, 5, and 6 for the second week, the second half of neuro anyways. And I like to work backwards. I was telling somebody that I saw in the library, one of the other med students, I was explaining to him that I like to start from the last week and work my way back. I don't know if it actually does help with memory. I should know that by now because I already passed the memory section of neuro, but I like to work backwards. So I started with week 6. Now I'm on week 5. I'm just about maybe 3/4 of the way for week 5. So really close to being done. And then I'll finally move on to week 6. And hopefully by the evening, I will be able to review all this and do the practice tests and everything like that. That's the plan. But yeah, so that's what's been happening. That's the update, and hopefully I haven't scared anybody off just yet. It's usually actually fine, and studying for this is actually fun. I know it looks like a lot of hard work, but if you're somebody who is in med school, I would think that you're actually interested in this material, which is it is actually interesting. Learning, especially learning about the eyes. I'm not super interested in optho as like a pathway. I don't know yet, but I think people who know that they want optho knew from when they were babies. And I didn't know when I was a baby. So I'm going to say I'm not interested in optho. Uh, Actually, take that with a grain of salt. That's not actually true. I think you can figure out you want optho in residency. X out what I just said. That's not true. But I don't get that like feeling that I'm that interested in it. But I do find it like intriguing, just not something that I might want to do forever. But yeah, like I'm enjoying learning about neuro for sure. It's super interesting. And like it gets so interesting that it's hard to like switch from one topic to the next. Perseveration, remember that. But yeah, so I'm having fun. It's not all doom and gloom. It just sometimes takes a lot more time than you would like. But yeah, I will see you guys later.
Aw, I love it when chat is just so sweet. After I've been working so hard. We've been working hard together. I'm really glad to hear that. You've been working incredibly hard through this neuro content. If you want to keep going with more questions, tables, or rapid review summaries for weeks 4 to 6, just send them over. Such a good friend. So reliable.
Hello, so I'm finally on my way out to go to the library. It's around 11 o'clock, so today's Sunday. I had stayed home initially just so I could get through the last chapter because I just really wanted to do that before I move on. That perseveration is really gonna get me. See, that's it again. Like, I need to like finish before I go. But like, honestly, I'm still moving on between tasks. I'm not it's not a pathological issue, I swear. But yeah, like I just wanted to stay home and get that 1 week done before I decide to go on to the next unit because I just wanted to start fresh once I got to the library. So I'll finally be working on week 4, which is actually my last week because I went backwards. And then after that, I should be ready to review. So yeah, it's not looking too bad so far. I still have my hope. So yeah, I will see you guys later, probably at the library. Hey guys, so I just got home not too long ago. So right now it's about 11 p.m. I left the library around like maybe 10:45ish. I was just starting to get so sleepy, and yeah, I think I was just crashing. So I think being in the cold and walking outside really has helped. I feel a bit more awake, although looking at myself recording this, I don't look that awake, but I promise you, I feel much more awake than I was at the library. Yeah, I got a lot done, but obviously, if I'm still awake, I did not complete everything that I needed to do before my exam. So I'm just going to go over the last bit of notes that I have to go over and then take the practice test provided by the school. But just pro tip, by the way, throughout the entire time that I'm studying, I do use ChatGPT, although I don't necessarily promote using specifically ChatGPT, but just using some kind of system that can like auto-generate like questions for you. What I'll do is I'll take my notes. I think there's another one. I think it's Notebook LM or something like that by Google. Like that's supposed to be the one that's a bit more reliable. But I don't know why I always refer back to chat, even though we fight and it hallucinates all the time and I have to tell that you're wrong. And it never apologizes. It just gaslights you and say, I can see how that would be difficult to understand. But yeah, I still use chat because sometimes it's really nice to me. And at this point, we're in a really weird relationship. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll take my notes and then I'll paste it like section by section, and I'll say for it to like make me a representative amount of questions, USMLE style, and then put all the answers to the questions with an explanation at the very end. That way you're killing two birds with one stone if you are somebody who's interested in applying to the States. And even if not, like I'm not somebody who's necessarily interested in that, even if you're not, it just is a really good way to like test your knowledge, just because it gives you questions at the level that we should be testing our knowledge at. So that's how I usually like wrap up each section, just to make sure that I'm actually understanding what I need to understand. So yeah, pro tip in case you're looking for ways that you can looking for ways to test your knowledge as you're studying. But yeah, I still need to do the tests that the school provides as well, just to make sure I really have gone over everything. And so I am about maybe 3 hours out in terms of my studying, which makes me feel like a really terrible med student. I always feel so terrible when I'm up this late before the exam. I'm just like, it just shows me that I did not prioritize my time properly. Like I didn't manage my time the way I wanted to. But yeah, I try to give myself some grace, and I know that I'm learning along the way. Like I've been working for a couple of years and just now coming back into school. So yeah, I try to give myself some grace, but also try to tell myself, you need to manage your time better. But yeah, so after the exam tomorrow, we will have a lecture, which I think is a crime that they make us sit through a lecture right after the exam. But at the same time, I know that the onus is on us as students to manage our time accordingly, to make sure that we are alert enough for the lecture that follows. But yeah, I will probably be watching that back, even though I will be there physically. I don't know if I'll be there mentally. So I will see you guys after that lecture, or probably after I sleep after that lecture. So yeah, see ya. Hello, so nice to see you after the exam. I'm in a much more relaxed state compared to like when I was just about to go into it. Like I was so stressed like from yesterday, just because I had so much more material to go and I wasn't close. And I kept on telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. And then I would give myself like little cat naps in between. Like it was a mess. But we got through it, and honestly the exam wasn't that bad at all. Like I think I focused on all the right materials, so when that happens it's really good, just because like I was saying, there's so much content in neuro, so much content in general, like for all the different units, but in neuro in particular there was a lot of content. And so like you kind of have to know where to focus your energy. And fortunately, the areas that I focused my energy, that's what was tested the most on this exam, so thank God. But yeah, now that that's over, I feel like a huge relief. Like I can like relax just a little bit. Just like you saw, like I'm kind of like taking you through the cycle. Like when you saw me the first time, you had seen me coming off of the other neural exam. So you kind of see this cycle. This is how my school is. Like every 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have an exam. So you'll see me really stressed before the exam. Then a nice relaxing time, like the week after the exam. And then like there's another week where it's just like kind of building up to like, again, preparing for that next exam. So yeah, it's always just, you're kind of always just like on a roller coaster of relaxation and getting back into the groove, and then a little bit of stress right before your mastery exercise. So yeah, right after our exam, we had a nice lecture. Unfortunately, I was so sleepy. I felt like I was being rude. Like I'm pretty sure like my eyes closed a couple times. But like it was a really interesting lecture, like one that I would want to be awake for. So they were having like a conversation on like payment models for physicians. And then we also had like a panel style discussion, which is something that I always love. But I was just too tired to like really participate and like ask questions that I'll probably have later on, but won't have them right in front of me. But yeah, we had like a variety of doctors from all different kind of specialties, and they were just talking about how they came to deciding like what area they want to practice in. And I think a common theme that they came to was serendipity, and kind of just not being so rigid in what you want to do when you're going into medicine, or when you're choosing what you want to do. And so I'm really trying to embrace that. I don't want to have like a strict idea of what I want to do. I genuinely do feel pretty open. Yes, there are some things that I kind of feel like, okay, I don't necessarily see myself working in this area of medicine, but I'm also not 100% closed off to anything. I want to see it first. I definitely need to shadow maybe a little bit more to have a bit more of a feel for the environment, but I won't know until clerkship. So yeah, so that is it for now. And so that is the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions or want to leave a comment, please comment down below, and I would love to share my insights with you. And then also please look out for my next set of videos. I'm working on a series to, I think I explained it earlier, I'm working on a multi-series to explain or give instructions on how to do a med school interview or how to prepare for it. And so that should be out shortly. I'm hoping within the next week, so that people can start getting ready for their med school interviews. I know when I say med school season, I don't necessarily mean that people are doing them as we speak, but people are preparing for them. And so this will be a tool that I hope can be helpful in your preparation. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope you catch me next time. Bye.